All right, so I want to check out one of the new teams. Let's start with the Nets, but let's play on the road. I like playing on the road. The games are a little bit harder. Let's play in Orlando. They play tough. So yeah, so I think this is going to be interesting. I actually have never really been a fan of the Nets ever in their existence, even going back to Derek Coleman and Kenny Anderson. But for whatever reason, I like this team. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas. I think they have a full deep 15 rotation NBA players. They're gonna have to address it in the offseason, a few 2-for-1 trades. So it should be interesting. They don't have a star developed yet, but I do think Mikal Bridges dropped 45 in a win over Miami, an impressive win over Miami. So I think they have the potential to be a lot better. But yeah, all right, so we're going to check him out. I think he has to really step up. He's been just so deferential to Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and Ayton. He was probably the fourth touch on a good Suns team, and now he's going to be the first or second next to Dinwiddie. So Simmons, I don't know why Simmons is starting. He's not supposed to start. All right, let's change the rotation because I don't know why the NBA is never up to date on that. I don't understand let me do this job. Like I'm that obsessed that I can do this job. Rodney 2K, if you're listening to me, give me that job. Let me do the updates every day. And the rotations every day. It's ridiculous. Brooklyn, okay, right here. Ben Simmons does not start. That's one. There's no spacing there. It's Dorian Finney-Smith that starts. Cam Thomas does not start. Who made this lineup? Let's start with Joe Harris. Want to spread the floor. Mikal Bridges. Oh no, Harris doesn't start. Cam Johnson starts. It's a mistake there. He's pretty tall. Let's put him at power forward. And I don't think Steph Curry's gonna be the first person off the bench. It's Cam Thomas. Simmons is kind of like the last person. He's not getting all those minutes. Let's give a few more minutes to. They should have traded Royce O'Neal. I don't know what they were thinking. All right. I mean, this seems pretty. You know what? I wouldn't even play Ben Simmons, to be honest. I would do Watanabe because you got to spread the floor. But they got Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Seth Curry, and Cam Thomas to surround Ben Simmons. So that's fine. So who's watching those rotations? Maybe get a beat reporter that has to pay them $50 a day and have them say what the rotation looks like. And that goes into 2K. I mean, I could do it myself and then just do it every day, but I mean, I'm not getting paid for it. I would expect Ronnie to pay me. And today is the Rising Stars game, so I will be watching that after I stream. All right, now this is the correct lineup. I don't know why they still have Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has not played alongside Nick Claxton in mad long. All right, no one cares about the starting lineup. Paolo Banchero is going to be in the Rising Star. I think this guy's the best rookie probably since Chris Webber, maybe. I'm sure that there was one after that. I'm not sure of who, or I can't remember offhand. Yeah, maybe Chris Webber. Very similar players too. Banchero on the high post is an issue. He can face up and shoot. He can pass. He can do the dribble handoff. Very, very, very good player. He's going to be an all-star for years to come. He's not a drag on the defensive end, which is great. Oh my God, stop talking. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA.
I think nobody's opening night, but the second half will feel like that. Actually, the last third. Most teams have finished close to 2/3 of the season, so. Wendell Carter and Markelle Fultz have been rejuvenated by going to Orlando. And what Spencer Dinwiddie has to focus on, because I've kind of been watching their games, is he's trying to be Luka in a sense of just scoring a lot. He needs to do what I just did right there. He needs to be a setup artist the first half, the first 3 quarters, really get everybody else involved, get everybody rhythm going, and he needs to be the closer. When the defense is tight and the game is close, then he can take over. Because now you've established the team's confidence. And I do think that Nick Claxton will win. Him or Brook Lopez are going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Claxton has been as dominant a defensive player that I've seen in quite a while.
And Carroll
I can't see, and this is another issue right here. What they're doing right now defensively, they're going to be a problem defensively. They got some very aggressive wings, very defensive minded. They could put out 5 wings. I mean, if they had any, if Jacques Vaughn was like Ty Lue, he'd put out his 5 best players. He's putting out the 5 wings.
no good that time.
Maybe if you're up, you leave Nick Claxton in there for defense, but
Missing their first 5 shots.
I give the Nets credit that they got everything that they wanted in that Phoenix Suns trade and more. If you read, I think The Athletic had a really good article regarding how they kept pushing them for more. And just when they thought that, you know, they had just agreed to it, at the last second they say, well, we also want Jay Crowder. And the Suns originally balked, and then 2 seconds later said, okay, we'll do it. And that's how you make a trade. It's a Godfather offer. Sorry for all the sniffling. I got a head cold that's just been annoying me for about a week. Yeah, Banchero is a person that I'm... Oh, wow. I thought that was going to be a foul. Banchero, and listen, everybody said Jabari Smith. And the Magic were on that train for, I want to say, about 95% of the pre-draft process after they were selected as the first overall pick. And one. Cam Johnson's going to keep getting the ball, man. Stop the pick and roll. Oh, wow, he has a fast release.
Your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, those draft
I like Cam Johnson. He's not afraid of the moment. He's a big-time shooter. I think he's like 6'9". He shoots the ball so well. Yeah, this kid is going to be good. Franz Wagner, he's already good. He's not afraid of anybody. He got into it with Luka. He's the kind of guy that you're going to get into a fist fight with him, whether he's on your team or not.
Claxton, there's the 3.
How did I miss that? Come on, bro. Let's be realistic. But the Orlando Magic have a good base, and they're going to be back in the lottery, which would be interesting. I don't know. I mean, they're going to make anybody fit. If they get a top 2 pick, even if they have those positions filled, they're going to go for talent. Wembayama, Scoot Henderson, whoever it is that they end up getting, they're going to make it work. But they have all they need now is experience. See, I had a good release last time. Took too long to switch.
Back to Dinwiddie.
Something, man. That defense is good. They play tough and hard. Mosley has them playing really well. On the defensive end, they're tied together. They know their identity. Cole Anthony off the bench is pretty nice to have. That's a nice option to have.
Johnson against
Trying to cut and go, but
on the shot clock.
oh my God, I keep bumping into people. Brian Anderson is a really good announcer, by the way. I caught him last night on the game. It was a really good job. I like that they made him the voice of 2K.
Has to finish Smith.
This team feels sluggish. I feel like they need a little bit more speed. The way I'm playing with them, it feels like it's tough. Oh my God. And they have a lot of perimeter players defensively that helps you, but they don't have a lot of creators outside of Dinwiddie. So maybe that's why he feels encumbered to take as many shots as he does. It's tough. They have a mismatched roster. I do think they're going to be making a lot of moves in the offseason to kind of balance out the roster a little bit. Originally, they got him because they thought that it would convince KD to stay. I don't think they're making that trade with the Mavericks as constituted if KD was traded before.
Here's Dinwiddie. Laid it in with a nice.
I mean, what are you going to do with him? You're going to build a team around him? No. He belongs somewhere else. I don't know where. You switch Dinwiddie and Kyrie on this team, and it's almost like perfect.
Here's Wagner. Off the left rim and out. The Nets have gone.
Ben Simmons is, at this point, a third-string center. He's playing backup because of the optics, but he is not a starter in the NBA currently, and I think people are being too hard on him. I think he had major back surgery. He needs to figure that out. I don't know if he still has the yips mentally. I mean, he needs to get over that, man. I don't know.
There's a minute.
I don't know how long he's gonna keep using that he got thrown under the bus by his teammates. Get over it. If you're mentally that frail, then he definitely does not belong in the NBA. You know how much stuff people yell at you from the stands? A shout out to Bo Bull. I gotta play center with Ben, so he's the creator off the bench.
Fires for three.
Come on. They make everything so hard. Why does the shot have to be perfect? Can it be like ish? And even when it is perfect, it doesn't guarantee that it's gonna go in. He's been such a disappointment.
There's Thomas. Oh, and he got
One can't make the end run. This is tough, man. This is an all defensive game. A tenth of a second, and it's a miss.
Near the bottom of the league for several
So they go from having a super team with 3 MVPs, 3 MVP type players. I know Kyrie never won one, but you can't tell me he doesn't have the potential to win an MVP one year. Yeah, this team is a little muddled. I feel like
Here's O'Neal. Yes. And a nice assist.
they're all been used to helping stars win championships, and now they got to forge together. I mean, this team is they're currently right now, I think, in the 5th seed. They're going to drop
Walker on the wing.
because they have a very impressive road record, and this is with Kyrie and KD, which is not going to
On the attack, Simmons.
stay
Oh, can't get it. Misses his
the way it is. They're not going to keep up that road winning. It's hard to win without a superstar on the road, as you're seeing now, because who takes the last shot?
Anthony outside. Wide open look. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And no good.
Apparently I'm going to be a good shooter, I swear. The next game that I played with Josh Hart, and the audio got screwed up, and I don't want to just put a game where it's just me talking and there's no game audio. I had downloaded the game audio from the game from the PlayStation itself,
Second quarter.
but for whatever reason YouTube didn't want to process it. I don't know why. It was weird.
O'Neal. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Simmons.
And one.
That one's good.
That's what Ben Simmons needs to do, the dirty work. Offensive rebounds, finish dunks,
26% for the game.
hook shots in the lane. He's not asked to be a star. Just do whatever you want, bro. The number 1 pick, you're making the most money on the team. Enough with the Saab, Yeah, Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid sucked 2 years ago. It's okay. Move on.
It's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley
How did
continues.
that bounce that way? Definitely didn't want me to get the offensive rebound. Oh no, Royce O'Neal is playing. I don't think, was he a starter with me? No, I don't think I put him as a starter.
Holds, passes to Carter. And that one's in.
Bro, where are you looking? Where was the computer at?
developing jumper. Carter Jr. continues to show what he's capable
Ben
of.
Simmons, what he needs to do. Life is not that hard. Attack the rim, rebound. You know how horrifying it was going against him as a Knicks fan? He was in the passing lanes. He was dunking in everybody's face. He was just a problem. He's a shell of himself. And again, I'm going to go, I think mentally he's okay. I mean, just looking at his interviews, that JJ Redick interview he had on YouTube, which was very good. I felt like he looked good. I mean, mental health issues, I guess, don't show. Well, they don't show with a lot of people. And maybe he wasn't being honest and just being an actor. But I felt like he had moved on from it. So for me, it feels like it's still physical with his back. He's just not that guy. Those type of back surgeries are not easy to get over. It's a major surgery.
It's going to come down to his performance on the court.
Can't get McCall started. I don't know what actions to run with him.
Here's Thomas. Dinwiddie outside.
Finally,
Right away, they match it with
to be able to
a
hit my open threes, at least hit my open threes. The contested ones, I get it. That's fine. If I could just hit like 5 threes a game, I don't think the computer can beat me. Fultz, man, and I mentioned it earlier, resurrected his career. He also got destroyed by Philly. And look, Philly and New York is not for rookies to come in and try to do things right away, and Boston too. It is not easy.
Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shot by Johnson.
Shot felt good, still nothing. I have to be faster with that shot. Johnson is bigger than I thought he would be.
Time to take deep breaths in through the mouth.
Gotta double him. Boncaro is gonna be an issue for years to come in this league. Could be the next 20-year player.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think they're just standalone shooters. 3 for 9. Wow.
Here's Harris. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, wrong person. I wasn't trying to pass to him. Look at that. Are you serious, bro? Come on.
And the shot is good. Harris taking the Magic.
God, I remember you used to be able to hit like tough contested shots. Now, unless you're playing this 50 hours a week, you're not going to. And you have to be playing with the same team as well because everybody's shot release is different. You got to really play with a team. You can't really do these.
Out to Harris. And misses it off the right side of the
This defense gets back pretty fast.
From deep, Johnson.
Oh my God, too early. I feel like I'm either too early or really late. Like there's no in between with me when I shoot.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very
Is Russ still on that team?
together a champion.
It's weird. I usually start out slow and then catch up. I have not been able to catch a lick of a shot. It's hard to shoot them. Gotta do a lot of ball movement with this team, though. Get out of my way. Why does the computer get in your freaking way when you're trying to back up?
Inside. Here's Claxton. Got a piece of it.
Oh, wow. What a block by Bobo. He's been a godsend for the Magic. It's crazy that Denver didn't feel the need to play him at all. Denver has a lot of talent, so.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Finney Smith. And the basket's
Finally.
good. Off the assist from
That felt
Dinwiddie.
easy to shoot with Finney Smith. I got to look for him a little bit more.
And he's on the board
It was like a natural, like, I didn't have to think when I shot it with him.
Sure, others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want it all.
Are you serious, bro? That can't do anything. It's a hard slog.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. And there's a 3-second violation.
Cole Anthony has not scored? That's crazy. He's usually a bucket off the bench.
Clock at 6. Claxton with a rebound.
Finney Smith can also make the move
Finney Smith.
in the offseason. I have to try to get some free throws, man. I'm struggling.
Coaches nowadays threatening fast. What's the value of breaking the paint?
And it looks like it's going to be a slow release.
Particularly in today's game. If you can
I'm looking forward to the rookie-sophomore game. Quentin Grimes is going to be on there. Paolo Banchero is going to be playing. It's going to be good. It's a 4-team setup, so I'm assuming that it's like a Final Four type situation, which would be kind of cool. I don't really watch All-Star festivities any year because usually, like I said,
Here he goes.
it's around my birthday and Valentine's Day's around there. If I'm in a relationship, then there's just a lot of things going on. Mom's birthday's around that time. So, yeah, it's just always busy. The Super Bowl is in February, too.
Claxton with a
It's a
rebound.
tough shot, man. You're not making that.
Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So
What?
active.
Already? I'm telling you, he's going to be Defensive Player of the Year.
fighting hard for every miss.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges.
Oh, gotta make that shot. It's faster.
Orlando shooting 53% here in the second
It's
quarter.
just so hard because you don't know. I've never played with freaking Mikal Bridges.
From behind the arc.
Isaac played his first game in
And Brooklyn will come the other way.
500 days. Look how fast they come back. It's really hard to get fast breaks.
That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Left side, Finney Smith.
God, they move terrible.
Dinwiddie outside.
They're like all like sluggish. Like it's a weird bunch. I don't have a speedster that can break down the defense and get me open shots. And then all their shot releases are really fast. I'm making excuses, I guess. I just don't play with any of these players. I only have 32 at 30 at halftime. That's sad.
We look at Franz Wagner.
Down in the ocean.
Through the first 2 quarters,
All
he's
right.
been on
I gotta hit. If I hit my open shots, it's a blowout.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Harris at the 2.
I thought he was gonna block
Wagner
that.
playing the 3. Banchero and
I gotta get Claxton on those rolls. He's really good on the rolls. Doesn't even have to dunk all the time. He has a good layup package.
pass to Banchero. Here's Carter. And he makes it.
How did I not block that?
Carter's got his second bucket on the night.
Putting
He's a bull in the lane.
is a lunch
Wendell Carter.
just goes about his business.
And we
I
just
thought he was gonna be a bust in Chicago, but again, big city, bright lights.
Play here in a close game like this one.
Yeah, I gotta get him the ball on those short rolls because it's the only way I can score until they start either running a zone or something else, and then I can get open shots.
floor. Not great. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in. McCann legit.
And Wagner
I'm like
gets
standing still when he goes around me. Come on, bro.
Quickly enough.
a game here in Orlando. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot.
Tough shot. Nobody gets there to offensive rebound, nothing.
Resistance to force the most barely. That's one who genuinely
Either really good defense or I'm just playing terrible.
He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
MJ turned 60 today. The GOAT in many eyes.
But in all seriousness, the way people
I think mentally, there's no one even close to him at the mental aspect of the game. Like breaking your opponent mentally first is often a key to a lot of victories.
Yes.
Yeah, I better have gone in.
Assist from
Set that up perfectly.
Dinwiddie's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Wagner. He's got 11. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 in the
He's doing whatever he wants against one of the best perimeter defenders. What is going on?
called by Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten
The offense is picking up for both sides.
There's the screen by Johnson. Dinwiddie with it. Wagner picks him up.
I didn't want to pass to him, but
Outside Johnson. Outside the arc. Finney Smith shot is
I
off.
was at the top of the key. I guess because the hand was in the face. Not everybody can hit a shot with a hand in their face.
Fires the 3. That one no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Pass to Dinwiddie.
Out the way, computer.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Johnson inside. Arizona. They grab their own miss.
How do I not make a layup? This is like the second time I missed a layup with Cam Johnson.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you
Gotta survive, man. Orlando is tough. They're tough to score on.
Basketball here. A little
It's a
under.
grind. It feels like going against the Pistons from back in the day.
and he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
So they have no speed, no foot speed.
Bridges outside.
Out of the way, guy.
Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie
Was that Claxton or was that Mikal Bridges?
it. Here's Carter.
Look at that. Gotta play defense, man.
Bridges against Fultz. This for the tie.
That one.
And he gets
Finally. Let's go. Sit up. Look like a head. Jeez.
Themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the
Oh, man, that's such a slow release.
checked in for Orlando. Okiki comes in for Wagner.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Wagner with a screen. Shot clock at 6. The shot is
How does
good.
he put his hand down if I'm running over there with my hand up?
He's got his 4th assist with that
God, the computer is so cheaty.
Seem like they've got aggressive defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
That's some BS. His free throw shot is mad slow. His actual shot in the game is lightning quick.
And they are still in relatively strong positions because they got a ton of picks in return.
Fultz can't get it to go. The Nets have got
Starters are playing a long time.
And out
of the way. Why are you running to the rim if you see me going to the rim? God, this game is stupid. I don't have to probably press ISO, but why do I have to do that? Why can't the computer have an ability to look at what's going on in the game and react? They just do things like lemmings. And Jacques Vaughn doesn't even have a beard, man. Come on.
Is that the one? What
I need some threes with Joe Harris.
Thank you for bringing those
I
up.
don't think I've even shot a three with him yet.
Obviously, the
Bench is going to be in for a long time because the starters are gassed. Can I put a beard on him?
The funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head
He has like
Phil Jackson and Greg
a
Popovich.
Taliban type beard. And so he's been growing it for a while. So I don't know why they felt the need to just be lazy.
Harris
Steph
outside.
Curry hasn't shot a three yet.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. 4-3. And again,
Perfect.
it's missing.
Cannot make the shot.
4 of 8 in the third. Here's Bold. He's covered by Curry. And that one's good.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage.
Bro, enough with these freaking replays.
And the Nets with possession here. Walker with a steal.
And he runs towards the rim, even though he was open on that side when I passed it.
Pass to Okiki. Got it. Good job in the low post.
If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck. Look what they're shooting now.
Get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic to stop the run.
Should have went in and blocked it too.
My, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam
I'm
cam?
gonna score with Cam Thomas. I haven't been open with Cam Thomas.
Now Anthony, he's covered by Curry. The three from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Magic lead
There, my hand touched his hand.
Comes to the three, they've
Still
been
winning.
really dialed in here in the second half.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court.
That's old Ben Simmons.
He is. I mean, he's surprising.
Straight through, go through.
He gets fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Pass to Wagner. And stolen by
Nice
Simmons.
steal. This is definitely old Ben Simmons.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Out to Harris. Takes the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Best three-point shooter in the NBA. Better make that.
3-point Orlando lead.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his
Old
hands.
Ben
off the
Simmons,
line.
man. He is bringing the team back on by himself. Passing,
Okiki.
the block, the rebounding, the dunking.
Back to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Wagner with a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Anthony. Wagner for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. O'Neal's got his fourth rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three, here's Harris. And the power.
Big. I'm trying to go 2 for 1.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's
All right,
on.
well, making a little bit of a push.
Really helps them extend possessions, doesn't it?
They have players. 1 through 15 are all NBA players. The fact that
Anthony against
Watanabe
Curry.
is not in the rotation is insane. He's the best three-point shooter in the NBA by percentage. And it's like if it
From deep three-point range.
when can you play him?
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
So we made some run
Quarters of play.
a little bit towards the end of the third quarter. I thought they were going to run away with it.
Quick break. We're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
What time is it?
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular
shot.
This is one of those times.
If they could get rid of Ben Simmons, it would be perfect. Because Watanabe, you want to be able to spread the floor with him.
For the Nets as we get the fourth
And
quarter.
he's not the same person, but the amount of draft picks you have to give up
Nicholas Claxton.
to get rid of him would be not even worth it.
Right now, but it hasn't
He only has 2 years left, so
really struggled on offense.
Here's Thomas.
way too early.
Get the go-ahead bucket. Orlando leading.
He shot it like in slow motion, so he has a really slow release as well. Yeah, I gotta play a few games with this team.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
So
Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 47%. A nice number.
doesn't feel like a nice number in 2K. One. Finally, my first lead in a long time.
An opportunity, the three-point play. That's on window.
Wow, there's no way I was gonna make that.
A moment now to quickly take
Super fast.
offensive approach for the Nets. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to
Oh, how did I miss that? It felt good too.
hands on deck this year.
A three from Bencaro. Rebounded by the Nets. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Johnson.
A little bit of a bump. How do you miss that? Come on.
In this fourth. Not good.
God, this game irks my soul.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Outside Johnson.
This defense is like elite defense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Another shot.
This is insane, the amount of open shots that I'm missing.
Fires from deep.
I didn't want to shoot. I was trying to pump fake.
Now Orlando takes it the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Hey, draw him up a solid play. Get him an open look.
Shooting better than they are.
And late in
I feel like I
games,
can't throw it in the ocean.
mid-range, the shot, it just works.
And again, it's
Trying to tap it too. My buttons seem to be off.
In his own head there or what? Because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
offensive rebound. Pass to Carter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Magic lead by 3.
Drew the defense and made the
Life without Kyrie and KD is completely different.
Oh, stolen by Fultz.
You can do that.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One without Ben Simmons has been crazy.
Jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
No good on the free throw. And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. Finney Smith's checked in for
How
Brooklyn.
did I miss that?
On the second free throw.
First one, whatever.
Deliver at the line like this.
I have just sucked offensively with this team. I don't know how to play with them.
Picked by Carter. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Fultz against Dinwiddie.
It's been a rough game.
Pass to Bencaro.
I haven't done anything with Mikal Bridges.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Harris outside.
Dinwiddie's like, let me just shoot it as much as I can.
Another miss by Orlando. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And as it goes out of bounds.
I need to put Ben Simmons back in. I can't believe I'm saying this. Cam Johnson has done nothing. Let's spread the floor a little bit. Let's get Watanabe in there.
Brooklyn able to keep possession. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday,
Knicks
they'll
been
be
playing
matching up
well.
against
Bucks have
Harvard.
12 in a row. Hawks have sucked. Bulls have sucked.
They'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know for that matchup with the Knicks, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball
Can't
at
make
that
anything.
short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
If it was me, I'm throwing it in the back court.
Here's Ben Carroll, covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free
I'm
throw line.
challenging that. That was a BS call.
Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
All these calls are just absolute garbage. It's like the computer just wants to score right there.
In a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
Where?
So the officials can be sure they
Bitch,
get
where?
it right.
Where is there a foul there? Yeah, put your hands out. Exactly.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
I've never won a call, so okay, whatever. I wish I could get a tech.
As much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons comes in for Claxton. And Watanabe subbed in for Johnson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter.
A hand one? Nope.
Preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough in this game.
Fast, of course.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul.
You can't hit free throws. You can't hit open jump shots. You're not really gonna have a shot.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Simmons. And when he passes to Simmons, tries to snap the cold
Let's
streak.
go. That's why he should be in the freaking game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And
That's why he should be in the game. That's why he should be in the game.
No good on the shot. Good D by Simmons. Brooklyn has gone only
Got a
one
foul there.
from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Bridges.
See, that's the same play that the computer did, and they wouldn't let me do it.
Outside Finney Smith. Simmons with a screen on Harris. Here's Finney Smith. And again!
Second three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
The only one that can shoot within this freaking team.
They are just disappearing like
Watanabe.
you gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Carter. And he drops
I
in
did
the
the
lane.
one-on-one because I didn't want to leave Franz open for a three. Watch them put back in Cam Johnson and the starters.
Brooklyn. Cole Anthony. He's checked in for Fultz.
Oh, let Ben Simmons in.
Brooklyn's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Dinwiddie with it. Now Carter defending. Good on the shot.
Let's go, baby.
Impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and beat
I ended the last quarter well, so you got to do the same thing in the fourth quarter. I think at this point, Mikal Bridges definitely is the franchise player. You got to build around him. God knows if I know how to play with him.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Anthony against Dinwiddie. Anthony up
He's
top.
like running into a crowd. What is he doing? What are you doing, computer? That was on purpose, bro.
defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
shot, you lying, cheaty bastards. God, I hate the computer.
Now here's Finney Smith, defended by Wagner. Here's
Oh my
Dinwiddie.
God, the computer got out the way. It's a miracle. Oh my God, how does he miss that? You lying piece of shit. Oh, Ronnie, I'm gonna punch you in the face when I see you. Oh, that was terrible.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Bridges.
Gotta go to the basket, man. That's your franchise player, man. You gotta do it. I haven't scored with him, but I had to try it. How do I miss that layup? That's such a lie. And that three-pointer in and out. They just want the game closed. You get agitated. You keep going back to play more. You jerks.
11 feet away.
That's a stud right there. I'm going quick.
They're trailing by one.
24-second line, so we gotta do some subs. I need a shooter. Putting in Joe Harris.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Have you guys been seeing those close misses? It's like complete BS. I gotta go quick here.
Switch here. Harris is checked in.
I need all my shooters out there.
23 seconds left in the game. Here's Watanabe.
Wow, I was open.
Foul intentionally.
Well, I mean, the arc of the shot looked good too.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive.
God. You might have to push the ball, so Simmons has been good. I'm not even thinking about Steph Curry in this. Steph Curry is going to be gone too. And on defense, Cam Johnson's been pretty good defensively.
Not a bad foul right
They're leading by one. 16
Foul
seconds.
anyway, so
And here are the Magic. It's a one-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops. And that'll put them up two.
we know the first one went in. We didn't see the shot go in.
And it's a three-point game.
there. Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a three can tie it now.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith.
Oh!
A huge basket to tie the game.
I cannot believe I tied the game.
5 ticks
Well,
left to play.
all those.
Stolen by Dinwiddie.
Overtime, whatever. That was huge. Should I keep the same team? I want Watanabe. He's such a good shooter.
Time expired. We're back.
Dory Finney-Smith. Let's go. That was crazy. What a game. They missed with some BS stuff. Some shots, yeah, I deserve to miss. Big shot by Mikal right there.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Wagner and Boncaro at the forward slot.
Watanabe did not play the first 3 quarters.
Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bridges finds Simmons. Wagner with a steal. Inside. Here's Boncaro. Oh, and that was
There's 2 people over there. Nobody goes to the ball. Oh, he hurt himself.
He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
O'Neal.
I wonder what the injury is. Not that it matters. This is an exhibition game. See? He doesn't have the... Watson. I can only shoot with Watanabe and Joe Harris and Dory Finney-Smith. Cannot shoot with...
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw
Calling
contact.
some BS, bro.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line for the
And so he hits both.
4 point conversion.
4 seconds left in the game. Here's Wagner. Here's Boncaro. Boncaro with a steal. Inside. Here's Boncaro. Oh, and that was...
Maybe it's the road team bias.
Dinwiddie outside. Screen by O'Neal. On the wing, Finney Smith. Defended by Wagner. To the paint. Wagner with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now.
I mean, I made a pretty decent comeback. I'm not giving up yet, but
4 quarters, not
it's
enough.
hard when every call goes against you.
Pass to Ben Carroll.
Everything you do is a foul. Everything the computer does is not a foul. It's ridiculous.
The Magic need to put one up here. And stolen by Simmons.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
It took too long to gather it in his hands. It was weird. I've never seen that before. Like, he was fumbling it, and I think if I had a clean grab, I would have made the shot.
Fultz can't get it to go.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going with that.
Oh, and there's the whistle.
Worst person put at the line.
Free throws for him.
In a losing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Yo, you gotta like immediately let go of the analog.
Magic shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Fultz. Overtime, full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Wheeler. 6 to shoot. Mike Carter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wagner. Shot from mid-range. And there's the shot clock violation.
Yeah, shot, man.
Jason Ross is
All right, Royce O'Neal. I don't know if I want him in there. I want Harris in there. And play it like that. I remember playing Nick Claxton. Ben Simmons is playing a good game. He looks like Greg Anthony with his head shaven.
1:51 left to play in overtime.
For all the youngins, that's Cole Anthony's father, who's an analyst, and Greg Anthony played with the Vancouver Grizzlies. He's actually the first person drafted, right? He was the first player drafted by the Vancouver Grizzlies in the expansion draft. The Knicks got into a big fight with the Suns, had his shirt ripped off. He was one of the reasons why they modified that rule that you're not allowed to leave the bench.
Bridges outside. Good D.
He's a weird shot shooter.
The Magic have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 at OT. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Can I get some help? Thanks.
Overall, the rest of the hand feels okay. And for a team
Their defense has been stout. I'm not gonna lie.
case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly.
Are you serious? How many of those have I had miss?
Hopefully they'll be able to get him back over the course. There you go.
I've had like 10 bunnies.
Athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Simmons.
Of course I made a freaking miss. Of course I made a freaking miss.
D from Carter.
That was no D.
Dinwiddie on the double team. Here's Fultz.
He doesn't have nothing. That's all she wrote, folks. Piece of shit.
When it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in zero.
And he gets it to go.
You know Simmons can
Trash.
be physical when he's
Such trash.
going right through the contact.
I mean, if you're wide open and you're allowed to make a dunk.
Screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Fultz. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Bridges down low. Pounded by Harris. Bridges misses. Wow.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Now here's Fultz.
What an ass, trash ass ending. I probably should have called a timeout, but I didn't know if I had any. End of the fourth quarter, and then maybe they'll get a shot off, but
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we
You can't win them all, but that was a rough one to win. The amount of bunnies that I missed is just crazy. This guy was playing like LeBron out here. He's a good player, but couldn't miss. I had a lot of double figure. I had a lot of double figure too. Look at that, 5 for 16, 3 for 13, 1 for 6. Look at Dory Finney-Smith, 3 for 6 from downtown. Don't tell me I'm a bad shooter. It's the players I have. You got to practice with them. I think Dory Finney-Smith was the easiest to learn. It's a nice hitch, nice shot. 3 for 11. Couldn't make any shots with Mikel. Cam Thomas didn't do anything. God, that was rough. Absolutely rough. Ay vey.